Hey everyone, so it's been a little while and we are coming out with a banger right out of the gate. This guy is a new release from T Henri, something that I have been kind of waiting to see for a while. It is a new case, new boxing, all this fun stuff, and a very cool frame called the Rossi. We'll check it out, dive into it, and check it out. I haven't even cracked the seal on this yet, so it's gonna be a good one. Now, while you're still trying to figure out why me not cracking the seal on this yet means this is going to be a good video, well, we'll figure that out together. So, brand new release, the Rossi from T Henri, just finally getting it here. After I get done playing with the tape. So, first of all, new box, nice little satin finish to it. Of course, the T Henri logo embossed there just a little bit. Then the real glorious stuff. So, a whole new delivery box. This is not the case for the frame. This is just the package the whole thing comes in. This is, as I understand it, to be for a lot of the newer, larger styles in the collection. So, we'll see how that goes. But of course, you have your gold lettering, just like you would on the other cases. Now, you got your little pull tab here. It started to slide open, sorry. So this opens up, of course, and inside you have your little booklet for the warranty that explains how to take care of your glasses, how they stand behind them, which they do very, very well. Very rare that you need to use that, but it's there if you need it. And of course, in the sake of new packaging, this is, as I mentioned, the model Rossi with their still foil stamp certificates that you'll get with any of the other frames. Little bit of information there about the frame itself, as well as kind of a silhouette of the car that it is inspired by. This one in particular is number 40 of 149, and it's a good one. This is the colorway called Equinox. I know that because this is the one I didn't open. So I know what the other colors are. Yes, I've already touched the frames. Sorry. And cleaning cloth as well with these guys is that very large format Japanese silk. Really good stuff there. I actually do like the cleaning cloths these come with far better than most for just a host of reasons. Now, let's see what we've got here on this little warranty, not warranty, the certificate of authenticity. This piece is a true embodiment of Italian opulence and refinement, defined by sleek lines and a powerful presence, and when you see this frame, you will absolutely agree with that. Exuding an air of sophistication that can only be admired, wrapped in a lustrous coat of elegance, a symbol of timeless luxury that commands attention at every turn. Fitting, very fitting. So, and you go through, there is your little pull tab for that one. Next pull tab here, drops that down, and right off you will see a huge change. This is the new case, again, for the larger frames. That's phenomenal. So the Monaco blue is still here. That is a signature T Henri colorway. You'll find that in a lot of their frames. Little detail on the back side, gold embossed, as well as the T Henri logo on the front. I may have to ask actually what this is, but that is hand-stitched blue all the way around. Yeah, I'm going to say hand-stitched. I might be wrong. I want to throw out there the leather feels phenomenal on this. Definitely a high-grade leather. And then a beautiful blue interior. Look at that. It looks like it's just been detailed because you've got your little stripes through here embossed in there as well. It's almost kind of a pinstripey type thing. And that seems to actually be, yeah, that's in there. You're super nice. So it has that super high-end, just detailed off the car lot look. Now we're getting to the fancy one here. Ha! Anyway. 4 minutes of talking about cases, you know you're in for something. This guy here, I don't know how many of you guys remember the super wide, like blinder style sunglasses, very popular in the 80s and 90s. This has them, they're back, but I'll tell you, this is one I don't hate it on. First of all, because you have that beautiful core detailing for the titanium, runs all the way back to here, nice almost paddle at that back edge. Tons of grip, tons of adjustability, all the things I like to see in a frame, but also this little detail that's new to a lot of the newer releases, kind of that laser etched custom logo in there. Adds a little bit more grip on the back when that's tuned and tucked in back here properly. The overall look of these frames is phenomenal. As I mentioned, what it says here about a ton of presence, a very powerful presence, this one has it all day long. The overall fit and finish on these, incredible, as you would expect from T Henri. The fit and feel on the face, equally incredible. Which I mention this every time I review some of the newer T Henris. That's something you don't generally see at this level. Ergonomics get ignored for the sake of the design and the look. They're not ignoring the ergonomics and the overall fit finish. As I mentioned, you've got some nice adjustable points all the way through here that's going to really let you fine tune that adjustment. The overall look on these is phenomenal. A lot of presence, but as I mentioned, with these really wide tips, it almost has that blinder-like effect. This frame does not have that. Now, there is one colorway you'll run into it a little bit more than the others, but the pistachio green and the equinox, and I want to say the twilight blue, I believe that one's a crystal. I'll have to double check on that. I don't remember offhand, but it is a little bit of crystal to it. So I can still see what's going on over here. I'm not going to back into a car like I did that very first pair of glasses I had that had the thick temple on it and it was solid black and I couldn't see through it. Yes, I was worried about that with these. Obviously, I have talked about it for a good minute now. Overall look on the frames is phenomenal. You get a little bit of a facet that runs across that brow line. I always love to see because it lets light dance across these. And as they are in sunglasses form, that's a situation they're going to see a lot. You can see how beautifully the light plays across that as it comes around. And of course, the new detail on this release is this shield embossed here with enamel infill. Just a really beautiful touch and detail. And here you can see what I'm talking about with being able to see through that pretty well. You can still see my eye through there. But it's just a nice touch. I think overall this frame flows around beautifully. The way it plays in the light, the way light dances across it, look how perfect that polish is. I couldn't do better. That's a challenge, isn't it? Anyways. So one thing I really love is the attention to detail here at the seam and the miter. With these huge temples, a lot of times you'll see it really doesn't flow across and into the frame well. This one does it phenomenally. You'll see a lot of mismatched corners, a lot of mismatched bits. It looks like they just threw the damn temples on the frame. That is not the case at all here. It is a phenomenal seam. You can't feel it. Even as large as this is, that is an accomplishment. I don't think a lot of people will understand just how big of a deal that is, that you cannot feel the seam at the miter from this to this. It's a big deal. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but I promise you it's a big deal. Having worked with it many times, the slightest thing can throw that off when you've got this huge 2.5 inch, 2-inch bar. It's a lot, okay? One day I will stop drooling over these. So, hinge hardware is of course what we've been seeing on all the new upgraded bits. It is absolutely phenomenal. 7-barrel thick hinges, thick leafs on that 7-barrel, but it is tri-riveted to that temple core as well as the new embossing engraving, faceted all the way around as well to give it that nice flush fit, just a little bit of a pop to it. They're all handmade in Japan. As I mentioned earlier, you will have your little indicator right in here with the T Henri logo and which of the serial numbers you have with the model name there. Again, this one is number 4149, matching the certificate that comes with it. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to go for a test drive. Well, I wish I was going to do that. I am going to go for a drive. I'm not taking these with me, unfortunately. You want to take them with you, you hit the links down below. You go to the website, you order them from me, you order them from T Henri. Order them, they're phenomenal. They're going to be gone. You're going to miss out on a very beautiful pair of sunglasses. I mean, come on, this is an art. This isn't even sunglasses anymore. They look phenomenal on the face, but come on. Let me know your thoughts on these down below. Is it a hit, a miss, or a phenomenal knock it out of the park? I think it falls into that last category, if only for the fact that I generally hate these thick, wide temples on frames. I actually really dig it on this one in particular. That's my thought on that. If you don't like this one, check out some of the other T Henrys. They have a wide range of styles and fit now. But yeah, I'm gonna go vibe with this one for a little bit. I'll catch you guys next time.